Life is pain.
Breaking news! A new episode of Let's Be Frank starting now!
Hello all! Good morning everybody. What better way to start a beautiful morning such as this than with a nice healthy breakfast of ice cream? When you Google, because Google knows everything, what the most popular ice cream brands are, I personally saw that it was Ben & Jerry's and Häagen-Dazs. Now, who's to say truly which is the best tasting brand? I am. That's right, we are here today to determine which ice cream is best, Ben & Jerry's or Häagen-Dazs. Now, of course, when it comes to ice cream flavors, there's a lot of them, a ton, a whole bunch. And I decided to go with what I believe is a pretty universally loved flavor that's not just plain vanilla or plain chocolate or anything like that. I wanted something with a bit more substance to it, so I went with not only my favorite flavor of ice cream, but one that I think everybody enjoys, and that is cookie dough, like a chocolate chip cookie dough. Very delicious, very good. So I say we go ahead and just jump right into things. I've already bought these from Publix. Sometimes I like to show myself going to the grocery store to get it, but So without further ado, there's really no point in saying much more. You've come to this video to see once and for all which ice cream is best, so I suppose we should jump right into it. Now I will be trying Häagen-Dazs first. Now this is going to be an interesting taste test of sorts, because unlike previous food competition videos, I'm trying to make an air quote, a lot of times the foods can be kind of different. Like the McDonald's versus Wendy's versus Burger King. Sure, they're all burgers, but they've all got very different tastes to them. They're not going to be exactly the same. Well, when it comes to ice cream, I feel like things are a bit different. Because ice cream, not always, but a lot of times the taste is kind of the same. I'm sure people have their favorite brands and everything, but honestly, I don't really know what to expect. I don't know if this is going to be really hard to determine which one's better or a fairly easy process. All I can do is taste and see. Let's get a little bit of cookie dough on that spoon there too. Or easier said than done. All right, big spoonful, let's give it a shot. Think of it this way. This is a kind of ice cream that just by taste, I can definitely see it being better in a cup or a bowl like this. I don't know if it necessarily has the kind of texture you'd want out of an ice cream cone or something, It seems a bit airy, a bit fluffier, almost. Let me get another little, yeah. Very airy, very, like I said, it's very fluffy ice cream. So now for Ben & Jerry's. Now Ben & Jerry's I've had more than Häagen-Dazs, but right now I honestly am completely blanking on the flavor and texture of it. So perhaps I'll be surprised and maybe, just maybe, we'll be able to determine which one's better. All right, time for Ben & Jerry's. Wow. So, definitely a little less fluffy than Häagen-Dazs. It has more, you know what? It actually does have more of the ice cream cone consistency to it. The kind you'd expect to just scoop right out and plop right on down. Sort of feels like it's the thing that would hold its shape a bit better, maybe. Yeah, definitely thicker. And a cookie dough, which I know we're only really judging based on the ice cream alone here, but the cookie dough seems to also be a bit thicker and anatomically. This is where the decision becomes really difficult. When the two foods that you're trying to determine a winner for, when they just taste so similar, when it's really just a texture thing, because they're both delicious. I mean, no wonder they're the top favorite ice creams. They're really good. I'm not surprised by that. They both were about the same amount of money too. I'm pretty sure Häagen-Dazs was just ever so slightly more expensive at $5.17 versus $5.09 for Ben & Jerry's. This was at Publix where I bought them, by the way. When I was originally thinking about doing this, I was thinking of doing a bunch of different ice cream brands. But really, you only gotta do the two most popular, because a lot of ice creams, like I mentioned, just taste the same. But we are gonna have a winner here today. I need just one more bite of Häagen-Dazs, I think. Uh-oh. You know, honestly, Ben & Jerry's makes some mean ice cream. I think I'm just a fan of the ever so slightly thicker texture. I feel like it's just a bit more enjoyable. Yeah, I think Ben & Jerry's, and I feel like Ben & Jerry's has a lot more, in general, has a lot more creative flavors to them. Now, I could be wrong. Of course, I didn't see the entire list of flavors there in the ice cream section of Publix. But just based on what I could see, I was happy with what I saw there. There's multitudes of options with fun names and everything. Not that the wrapper around the carton means anything or should boost the flavor of the ice cream, but still, I think you get my point. Ben & Jerry's is really good, and so is Häagen-Dazs. As I said before, they're on top for a reason. But if it were up to me, and I wanted a little bit of ice cream, I think I'd stick by Ben & Jerry's. It's just got the texture of the kind of ice cream I'd like to have more often. Do you agree with me? You better. Remember, I have the definitive opinion here. I'm the one with the camera. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like and definitely subscribe. Your subscriptions mean a lot, and I just love watching that number rise. Make sure you follow my Instagram at Let's Be Frank 2020. And I also have a Facebook of the same name. So once again, thank you so much for watching. And until next time!